Hi everybody, Rochelle Jones, Grief Recovery with Rochelle. So today's edition of Stop Carrying the Crap. Find the positive, find the joy, just think positive, only think positive thoughts, focus on the positive. I want you to think deeper. That's my job here, is educate you. Is that actually working? You just think about that for a second. Is focusing on the positive actually working? It probably is, but short term. How many of you are enjoying that constant battle between, ow, life's hurting me, but let me think of the positive. Well, let me write the list. I'm going to write the list, and I have a house, and I have clothing, and I have food in my belly, and I have a job, and okay, my kids are still alive, right? We go through the list, and because society keeps telling us, write that list, and you read it, and you focus on it, and you just stay positive. Is it working? Because we all know we have this whole situation happening over here that isn't feeling good. Has your health taken a dump? Are your paychecks not what you thought they would be, or even what you hope they would be? Are your kids acting and behaving or on the road that you really want them to be on? Is your career sucking your soul dry? Is your relationship kicking your butt? Have you had a recent death, a recent divorce, a recent change of some way, and it's not feeling that great? You could focus on the positive all day long, and it will help you as long as you're focusing on the positive. But would it be a little bit more accurate to say there's an actual conflict going on inside of your soul? There's the, I want to only focus on the good stuff. Please, please, please let me focus on the good stuff. But shoot, this thing keeps trying to get my attention over here. That's because your body is made to get your attention. It's made to alert you when something's hurting you. Just like if I broke my arm earlier today, I would be having a hard time conversating or concentrating to talk with you because my arm would be hurting. My body would keep saying, Rochelle, Rochelle, Rochelle. And I can ignore it for days and days and days and weeks and weeks and weeks. And guess what? Eventually, I'm going to just get so used to carrying that pain, and it's going to kind of do some sort of lackluster healing job, but I'm still going to have chronic pain there that I've just gotten used to feeling because I didn't do anything about it. And that's what we do with our emotional self. We just get so used to carrying the weight of the emotional wounds that we have forgotten that we even have emotional wounds sometimes because we're so used to just letting them be there. Kind of like chronic something, right? It's a chronic emotional wound that we're not paying attention to because we're socialized to believe that we can just focus on the positive. Oh, my God is so good. My karma is so great. My energy is just so blah. And we're only focusing on the good to such a degree that we are ignoring a whole other half of ourselves. We're robbing our own dignity. We're robbing our own respect because we're not even paying attention to this other half of ourselves, which is also human. And there's such tremendous learning. There's such tremendous growth opportunity available in those painful situations. But society keeps teaching us we need to ignore them so we can focus on the good. I want you to think deeper about that. I want you to think, is it actually helping? Grief is the battle. It's the conflicting feelings that brew up inside of you because of change. And you know that you could focus on the positive for a long time and get you through some really big situations. But we all know at the end of the day, or when all that situation is settled down and quiet, the noise of that unresolved, painful stuff comes back, and there's your conflict. This constant war and battle between, I want to be over here, but dang it, that keeps pulling me over there. It keeps inserting itself and showing its face, and oh, why aren't you gone yet? That's why I'm calling you. Let's cut the crap. We know that is not working. And we are tired of spending money and time and energy to cling to this over here when that keeps weighing us down. I'm going to call you deeper. Let's look at that over there. Let's look at it. Let's heal it like a proper surgery on my broken bone, like a proper setting, like a proper cast, like a proper nutrition and wound care. So it could heal properly if I had a broken arm. Let's heal our painful emotions the same way, because ignoring them to focus on the positive is not what's called healing. That's called ignoring. it doesn't work well in relationships, it's not going to work well in your relationship to yourself either. I hope that's all helpful. Let's stop carrying the crap, y'all. I love y'all. Talk to you next time. Bye, everybody.